G'day viewers, this is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel. Last night I've worked on building the motor speed control circuit, which involves a LM317 chip and a couple of resistors, one standard resistor and one trim pot, and of course a capacitor as well. Well, actually I based the circuit off this circuit here because I needed a higher current to pass through the motor, because the that motor takes about 2.67 amps. So hence I used a TIP31 high power transistor. Anyway, so yeah, the circuit's pretty much like this. Actually I didn't put a capacitor at the output, but I might think about doing it. But anyway, yeah, this is the circuit right here. The TIP31 transistor is mounted on a large heatsink because of the fact that it overheats when passing over 2.5 amps of current through it to drive the DC radio controlled car motor. As seen, yep, it's got a few components, capacitors and trim pot adjustments. I've also put the BUZ71 MOSFET transistor on the same heatsink because that's also going to be part of the circuit when I progress to connecting the second part of the speed control circuit, which is here. Hold on, right here, where it will be sync control, but also fine-tuned with an adjustment pot there. Instead of using two 100k adjustment pots, I'm using one 200k. And of course it connects to the BUZ71A MOSFET transistor, which connects to the motor. I haven't connected that yet. That's the next step, but in general I've got the first part of the speed control done, and it works. We can demonstrate. So powered up, the motor is spinning, and I go to adjust the little trim pot, and yeah, I'm getting a lot of power out of this motor. Now there is one issue with the motor. When I have the level at a certain threshold, the motor tends to go a bit spazzo for some reason. It kind of makes a funny sound. So when I progress it up to a certain point, yeah, it's at a certain level of voltage that the motor tends to make a rather screechy kind of noise. I don't know if that's due to the fact that I smoked the motor the other day from accidentally shorting the terminals, but I hope that's not the case. But anyway, either way, the motor works, so that's the main thing. But anyhow, yeah, just at a certain level it will go a bit spazzo. Anyhow, getting on with the video. Yeah, I'm quite happy I've got this speed control circuit done pretty much. The next step is to work out where I'm going to mount all these circuits so I can work out how I'm going to connect them all together, because I've got a few circuits to connect. So we've got the motor speed control, got the encoder disc circuit, we've got the main sync circuitry there, and we've got the video sync circuit. So that's like 4 circuits to connect together. The motor obviously will have longer leads because that's going to be I've got to orient it in the right spot to drive the Nipkow disc of the mechanical TV camera. So yeah, I've got to work out a pulley system for it. So seeing for the other motor I'm using, a lower powered 9-volt DC motor, I just got the belt directly driving the spindle, which of course it takes a bit for the disc to get up speed, and even I think it doesn't quite get up enough speed to reach NBTV standard rotary speed, which is 750 RPM. But anyway, that's all the old circuits I'm using. I was using for the demonstration test purposes, just to see if the camera still works. Now I've just got to work out where I'm going to lay out all these 4 circuit boards. So that's the next thing to do. And then I'll wire them, connect them all up. I might think about actually connecting them with plugs so I can unclip them whenever I please to do so. Because yeah, say I need to change components or remove any board for any reason, it's more convenient to unplug them or unclip them than to unsolder. So yeah, nearly there, dude. Hopefully all this circuitry will work quite nicely for my NBTV camera and produce me a nice stable NBTV picture to go to my computer and be run through Gary Millard's NBTV on computer software to make a nice stable 32 line picture. Anyway, I'll keep you updated in the next video. Hopefully in the next video I'll have this all rigged up and ready for testing. I've got a few more questions I've got to ask my friend who's given me all this circuit diagrams and information. So yeah, I've got to relay some messages to him and yeah, get some clarity on what to do next, and hopefully I'll have it all rigged up. Stay tuned for the next video. This is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out.